Dude, like I don't know. This is why I'm hard stuck flat. Like, all right,
Yeah.
let me full screen this. All right. So you're recording this?
Yeah.
Recording the recording. All right.
Yeah. Of course. You know.
Yeah.
I mean this is fine. Like in range versus melee, right? You just wanna get as much CS as possible, so you can look
Yeah.
towards spikes, right? As in
Yeah.
item spikes. Like,
Also, I was talking in the back. I was like trying to like say like my thought process in the background.
oh, I just have it
Um.
muted. It's easier.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine.
So like
I guess I
autoing
could
like
just say it
this
right
is a bit risky, right? You
now.
see
Yeah.
this stuff? If you're
I
and
mean, her Q is down there. She just used it.
yeah, yeah, but now you're in a spot where if this player is better, she can just keep autoing you,
Yeah, that's
and
true.
then she has a wave closer to her tower, which for her is
Yeah,
really nice, right?
that's true. So okay.
Like,
So
I
just like
said,
try
right?
to shove it
In
in early.
this, yeah, yeah, but then like if she freezes now, what do you do, right?
Yeah, I
Like right
can't
now,
do
if she
much.
freezes, what are you gonna do? You're just
Hmm.
having this wave permanently under her tower, and
Yeah.
then you're super overextended to for junglers and stuff.
Okay.
And then this movement's kind of cheesy, like the fact that it's this deep.
No, the Kindred showed mid.
Oh, okay, okay, never mind then. That's less cheesy, but still a bit. And now you see
Yeah.
how bad this wave is for you.
Yeah, I see.
And like,
He
like
queued it
this
again.
entire wave, she can just Q you freely. She can just auto you. She has Cleptomancy. She has getting a ton of gold. She has Grasp. She's getting a ton of HP. And now you have to like last hit with spells from really max range. And if
Yeah.
she was better, she could have just permanently frozen on you, right?
Yeah.
But
Okay.
she
So I
messed
got
up.
lucky that she just pushed it back.
Yeah, yeah, that was really bad for you. Like really, really, really bad. But now
Yeah.
you're really lucky because she's pushing it back into you for no reason at all. She has no reason to, and yeah, the thing is, thinning is actually alright here. You don't want to thin it too much because then it gets neutral again. And you really
Yeah.
want it on your side. Like the further it is on your side, the better it is for you because it allows you more options for her, like all-inning her because it's closer
Yeah.
to you. Like this is a case where it could be argued. Like if you think she's roaming, you can argue for just shoving this and recalling to get a free
I was
recall.
trying to go for a freeze here, but I was just trying to thin it a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah, no, no,
But yeah.
this is what I'm saying. Like, it's arguable that, for example, if you really know that Lissandra is going away for the roam, then
Then I just push.
you can consider. I mean, it's not even necessarily better or worse. You can
Hmm.
consider one of two things. You can either straight up recall and run back to lane if you think you make it in time and get a free recall that way, or you can shove this in and then recall and get the wave when it's bounced back in the middle, right?
Oh, okay.
You understand what I mean when I say like
Yeah, yeah. I
push
could
recall, yeah,
recall in the way, but still be in a good spot, right?
yeah,
If I
because
know that she's missing
yeah,
or
but
she's
it's
roaming.
like
Okay.
if she's like showing here and she's moving this way and you see her here again or something, you know.
Yeah.
And then right now you kind of want to thin it. You don't want to get it entirely into your tower. Yeah, that Q is more less finish. You probably want it to hit a little bit more. Now you want to quick kill that minion, and now you just want to freeze this. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly like this. You don't need to do stuff too much because it's like it's on her to make you lose stuff, right?
Yeah,
So
basically.
now you want to stand in a
Yeah.
position like she's messing up again right now, right? Because she's
Yeah,
standing in a
which so
position which doesn't allow her to punish you in any way, right?
yeah,
This movement, why is this movement here?
block her from the cannon.
Well, sure, but I guess if she's gonna allow you to do it, sure.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
this is
actually, yeah,
like
she could I feel like she could have rooted me there and then just gotten the cannon anyways, but yeah.
I mean, this is also just a risky play. Like even if you get on her, you're gonna lose out the trade because you have all these minions attacking you, right?
Yeah.
Like this is what I'm talking about concerning like in matchups like this. Like for example, this is Cannon or
Uh-huh.
Quinn. You don't want to go for stuff like this, even though it might work because your opponents are bad. It's not really
Yeah.
like unless
Yeah,
you're.
if it was like a cannon or a team, I normally wouldn't do this cuz I can't really.
Mhm. Mm.
Yeah.
Lissandra should be similar, but this Lissandra specifically is really bad.
Yeah,
So this is like
basically.
if you're gonna tell me in this situation that you know normally you shouldn't trade on that cannon or like go forward on that cannon, but you know this Lissandra is so bad that you can make her miss a free cannon, then it's all right.
Yeah, then I can do.
If that's your reasoning,
Yeah.
in that case, then it's don't queue like that. You don't need to. You
Uh.
can just auto.
Okay. So what I
Yeah.
was what I was trying to I thought I would be fine. Like even if the Lissandra was good, I feel like I could have. There's like a chance to make her miss the cannon, right?
Well, yeah, but
I guess that's bad.
if it fails, you just lose out on so much HP,
I see.
and possibly even losing your freeze because all these minions auto you while your minions auto enemy minions.
Yeah, she's not poking me at all here.
Yeah, she's not poking you in the entire lane. So if you tell me, oh no, that cannon, I know it's bad, but Lissandra is so bad that I can just do it, then sure. Don't
Yeah.
like you queue a lot, like these minions, you queue a lot randomly. It's really not necessary. This moving forward, again, it's good if you recognize that she's bad. Otherwise,
Yeah.
just farm for your power specs. You don't need to go for plays like this, right? You also don't need to ghost immediately. Like this is not even a lethal here. She didn't even need to
Yeah.
flash, right? Like
Yeah, it wasn't lethal. You're right.
like just going EW,
Yeah, and she had TP actually. Yeah, that was actually bad. That's
like
true.
just going EW here is fine because she's gonna E out, and then you can just go on like this, and then auto W. W is late. W still okay. You see how like this combo is way quicker. You just go E auto W immediately, W Q, and you walk back, and that's the trade.
Yeah.
You just go
Oh, okay.
quick trade. What?
Wouldn't she be able to get away before the Q lands off? I just try to auto W her like
Oh
that.
no, she doesn't. Because if you
Oh, okay.
E auto W, you get the phase rush, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then she's slowed as well because of your W, so you always land
So
the
I can
Q.
just get the Q. All right.
If you land Q, then that's just because you're bad. And then you have quite a nice chunk of damage because it all happens before she hits Aftershock.
Yeah.
And then you can repeat again because you know, okay, this person is super bad, so I can just abuse her. You can repeat again, and then use your ghost, and then she needs to flash and everything. But now
Yeah.
you're in
I
a
think I shove here.
like if she just recalls there and just TP's back, you're in a really bad spot,
Yeah.
right?
Actually, yeah, I mentioned that as I was talking in the pod. But yeah.
That's why
So yeah, as soon as I saw her like not recalling, I just started shoving immediately. Is that right?
yeah, but
And then she
you need
couldn't
to shove
reseal.
further.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
if you want to shove here, because you really want to recall, right? So if you
yeah,
want to shove here, you need to shove at a tempo which allows you to either be at the enemy tower before this waves arrive, or to be able to take this wave and get it into her tower. So
yeah.
right now, for example, like autoing this wave is good. This Q is too much.
I see.
You see, like this Q and your autos right now. Look at what happens with the waves, right? Or I
Yeah.
guess
Okay. So
this.
I should like let it. I
So
should let
sorry,
it like.
this Q is actually okay-ish, but your next Q will be bad.
Uh,
That Q was also bad, but this Q is the reason why it ends up really being really bad.
yeah.
Because now this wave is coming into
Okay. So
her.
I have to give it. I have to give the next wave time so it doesn't like.
Well,
So she can't freeze. Probably.
yeah, you either need to be ahead of the next wave or you need to make it join with the next wave. You see how you need
Yeah.
to cancel your recall and shove this in now as well?
Yeah.
It's entirely because of.
And then she lets me because she's bad. Yeah.
Well, yeah, like,
Because
but if
she's
she let
TP.
you get almost like, she gave you close to perfect CS if you wanted it, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
For like, it's not because you're playing good, but it's just because she's allowing it.
Yeah.
In
Yeah. I
this
didn't buy any damage.
in
I
this
didn't.
case, I'd honestly just buy Phage. Who cares? Like, she's not doing very much
It's true.
at all. You don't need the MR boost too bad right now. You
Okay.
just buy.
I mean, it was more for the tenacity. The tenacity works on her ult, right?
Yeah, it works on all her roots and stuns. But like, in this case, you can just go Phage and possibly get some kills.
Yeah, it does give you more move speed if you're killing the minions. Then
But yeah, you see how the wave's kind of in an awkward-ish spot right now, and your only
yeah,
your only choice to push it's because of what happens earlier.
okay.
And now
Okay,
you
so I
need
should
now,
have let the okay. So next time I have to like let a bigger wave build up and then just shove it all in, like
yeah,
before the next wave can
yeah,
block.
exactly. You need to hit in such a way that the next wave coming doesn't matter.
Okay.
And here again, you need to you see how this is awkward.
Yeah,
You
that's
time
bad.
it right at the wrong time. Right at the wrong time.
Right at the wrong time. Yeah, and then she just pushes. Yeah. Okay.
And this is like
Yeah,
all
this is a bad
this
Lissandra.
all CS she's getting for free, right? Like she's really
Yeah.
bad at giving you a ton of CS, but this is all CS you're giving her for no reason. Or I guess
Yeah.
possible CS because she's just missing everything. But like right now, it's a nice place for you again
Yeah.
because
And that slow
I guess
pushes.
that's nah, this kind of bad for you still, but it's way less bad than it was before.
Yeah. I mean, the Kindred has to.
Yeah,
I mean, I have a lot of vision on Kindred, so I don't. I'm not really worried about jungle here.
no, it's just kind of annoying for you, but it's more okay.
Yeah. If she actually uses her Q
And
on me
this
there.
is also a time where this is more advanced also. Like don't take like this, especially for ranged against melee, not versus other stuff. But if your ranged opponent has AoE damage, what you can do right
Hmm.
now, you can wiggle inside of the wave and hope for them to throw out Qs.
Oh, so it can shove into me.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is more advanced and more abusive play, right? Because they shouldn't
Yeah.
go for it. And it's also breaking the rules of what you want to do a bit, right?
You just get a free freeze, right?
Yeah, exactly, because they use spells
Yeah.
and it's like a Q from Lissandra doesn't matter for you at all right now. And you're gonna heal
Yeah.
all of
Full
it
H.
back from like Doran's shield anyways. So you can play in an abusive manner where you move exactly like this and you just stand inside of the minion wave and you just tell Lissandra, okay, just Q me, man, just Q me. You're gonna get the wave and me, you know? Like right now, just
Yeah. Okay.
stand like exactly where you're clicking, not where you're clicking right now, but where like just behind the cannon, just wiggle like right here, and
I
invite
see.
her to use a Q. If she starts autoing you, then you know, okay, I can't do this.
Yeah, this is awkward, but I still managed to get a good trade here.
Decent, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she's not spacing. She let me hit the E there. So that's still, yeah, that's still good to go for if I manage to hit my E,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but I actually, the wave would have been pushing, but she uses another Q. Actually, no, the wave is still coming to me.
Mm.
But yeah, she used that Q there badly, and just freezes for me.
Yep. She allows you to do really nice stuff. Now this is like a
I mean,
really
this is what
bare
happens to
freeze, you
Platinum
know?
Elo, I guess. Yeah, I don't get punished enough properly. Like if I want to freeze, like give me like a minute, I'll probably manage to make a freeze. I guess I should just do that more often with Darius.
Oh yeah, it's the main way you get ahead, right?
Yeah. I mean, I get ahead, but like, no, the enemy falls, but like the freezing, like the enemy falls behind. You're not really getting ahead
Well, it's
versus like the rest of the map,
I
but
mean,
it's still good.
I guess you are because, you know, people can't CS.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Like you.
guess. Yeah, if you get
Except this game, you
smoked.
CS well this game.
Yeah.
Which is also because your enemy gave you such a free game.
Yeah. It's actually weird. I CS better versus ranged matchups. That it might be
It's
because the ranged players in the CLO are bad, and when it's a melee, like if I miss two and then I chunk them down, like they miss way more than two, right? That's
well,
like
yeah,
my top line.
that process is wrong because you
Oh,
can make them miss minions while not missing any yourself.
that's true.
So missing minions for that goal is never necessary
Yeah.
because
Okay.
they could have also missed the minions like at another time where you don't miss any minions. It's why
Okay.
in pro play you never see pros with low minion score, even though they could. Oh, they, now you just messed everything up.
No, there's a fight.
Well, yeah, sure.
There's yeah. I was late there, but then the kindred messed up here.
But even that, like the fight's kind of bad to even participate in almost. Although it's good for win percentage.
Yeah.
I know you just, yeah. I was gonna say you just flash, but you don't need to with Ghost active.
Yeah. Okay, well that works out. And then I just shove. Because
Yeah,
my
right
wave's
now you just
pushing it anyways.
40 CS ahead for free. But yeah, like right now, for example, you could have gotten back to a wave that was still semi-freezing.
That's true.
And now, yeah, this is fine. If you push it this way, you can recall right now and be fine.
Yeah. I mean she used TP earlier. I don't wait, actually does she have TP here?
She should have TP, but I think she's just too scared.
Maybe. Yeah, she used her ult that fight, so
Like right now, this is a bit of an overstay,
yeah.
but you got the Wavebind Tower, so it's more fine. But this is definitely a case where if she just walks up and cancels your recall, you're really fucked.
Yeah, yeah. I'm actually really lucky she didn't poke me there.
Oh, nah, 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 nah.
No?
This is Black Cleaver game. Every game
Oh,
is Black.
really? They're all ranged though.
No, I'm joking.
Okay, I was about to say.
It's probably one of the most Triforce games out there.
Yeah. Yeah, but like, honestly, I feel like Black Cleaver would have been better because I just get blown up in all the team fights that are about to happen.
I mean, that's similar with Cleaver, anyways.
Yeah,
Cleaver
that's true,
doesn't
I
give
guess.
you that much more than Triforce in terms of survivability.
Yeah.
Did you guys get Cloud Drake? Oh man, you got lucky. And now you just want
Team
to
winning
shove this
4-1.
really hard. Like, if you shove this now, it's already too late, you see?
Uh,
And it's too late because the
if I were to shove earlier, like, what if the Lissandra was just sitting on her tower and just waiting for me to shove? Because a lot of people do that in Sealer.
I mean, if that's the case, then she technically like won out on you.
Oh, okay. But wait, how do you know she's? Wait, how do you know? Like, I wasn't sure if she was there or not. That's why I didn't shove instantly. But now I shove because
I mean, it's
yeah, it's
estimation.
too late for if I.
It's
Oh, okay.
not very reasonable for her to sit on her tower for a long time for no reason.
Yeah, if she pressed R here, I would be very sad, but she didn't.
I don't think it actually matters. She can't get anything done. And now
I mean, I was up tower there.
a trick you can do right now is you can tank a bit of the wave and then go into push because then it pushes into you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's why people do that. Okay.
But it's like a small trick. It doesn't really matter that much. You can also
Yeah.
just do this. You just shove in and you just get tower damage. And you can even dive her if she does some dumb stuff like this. I don't know why she ever moved up there, but now she's just dead.
Greedy for the ward.
I don't
I
even
should
think
bait wards like that more.
I don't even think you even needed to uh ghost there.
Oh. Okay.
Phase rush just enough.
Oh yeah, I did have phase rush. Yeah, I guess I just ghost really like really freely.
It's fine.
Yeah.
And now you just want to shove this tower because you can get first tower.
Yep.
Oh, get the demolish
Just
proc.
gotta do a little. I do a little thing. I guess this. I don't know. Is this good?
Well, you could have just got the demolish proc and then the tower's dead already.
Yeah.
But I guess she's dead now. Oh,
Yeah,
what?
and then that she didn't take her E there, so I just kill her here.
I mean, if she takes her E, she's also dead, so.
Yeah.
You don't R here, please. Please don't R here. Unlucky.
Yeah. I overestimated her E cooldown, I guess. I was just worried that I wouldn't get the kill.
Well, now you can just go on Kindred. Wait, what are you scared of? She's level 9.
Mm.
Look at how strong you are. You have ult.
Yeah, I should have went on there. Yeah, you're right.
It's really free there.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Steric's
I
fine.
go for the I go for RG instead. Contemplating.
RG's okay. Think Steric's probably better against that team, but no, RG's
Yeah.
better actually. RG's better. And now this is like a time where right now you kind of want to go bot lane if like you want to go to mid lane. Like you just want to run mid. If you see Jin's going mid at all time, you can just go bot. If you see
Okay.
this wave pushing, you just go top. You don't
Okay.
really want to return to top right now because there's nothing for you to do there.
Yeah.
Like unless you think you can like stand here
Mm.
on the tower
Oh yeah, and just like deny.
and no, just kill that tower and then kill like 2v1
Oh.
stuff. Like if you think
I
you
think
can
I
do
was just trying
that,
to get
but
the mark here.
well, the
Yeah.
mark doesn't matter, right? Like
Yeah.
that, like right now you'd be mid lane and then there's a pretty decent fight for you guys if you're there as well.
Yeah. If I was there, it wouldn't win. Yeah, you're right.
Well, this is super int.
Yeah, if I was there, I don't think. Yeah, it would have been way better if I was there. You're right. Yeah, so
Now,
like if I take top tower and like the wave is like that, just like even, like going mid or bots to call instantly. I was just hesitating.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so like
And then
I'm
like
just
right
like
now,
confused on what to
what
do
you're doing
here.
right now, you see this wave building up there and there. You can go to
Yeah.
either side.
Oh, okay.
Just get
So
the
either.
wave. Yeah, just get the wave.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just
Bot lane should
confused.
probably be preferred. Reason being that you can still get tower there, and then
Hmm.
you can just ping here and just say like, "Oh, Jin, get it," right?
Yeah, Jin's getting mid here, and then the top lane is just
Yeah, yeah, but
Crashy.
you see how like if you were already bot, you would get all these minions, and if you were already top, you
Yeah.
could get all those minions.
Okay. Yeah.
And
So I
now
just
you
need
can
to
just
stop hesitating with the lane. Okay.
was really big hesitation.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm just confused. I was like, where do I go now?
Yeah, another big thing by the way, why CSing in range matchups is easier is because in range matchups you don't have to worry about doing good stuff yourself.
Yeah.
You only need to worry. Oh wait, you can just move up. It's Jinx solo. Alistar is mid.
Yeah. I thought yeah, yeah, I mentioned like I didn't think the Alistar was mid,
Oh,
so
even if Alistar is there, you can 2v1 them easily. You're so
that's true.
strong right now. Like you can probably 3v1 even. Like you're level
Already.
13, Jinx was level 9.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Yeah, just
four
if I'm that
levels.
ahead, I just fight.
Four levels up with Triforce. What do you mean you're not ahead? Look at you.
No. I mean, if I am ahead, I just need to fight that. Yeah. Okay.
And now I guess you can just get tower. It feels bad because your team's losing, and now it feels even worse because they're going to.
Yeah, the Vigors here.
You don't need to run this far back. You don't need to run this far back. Just go, walk back, go into jungle, try to find stuff here,
I
and
was
then you just
worried
walk
about
away.
the Jinx and Alistar mainly.
Oh, yeah, but you can kill
Yeah,
both of
but
them,
then they
right?
showed mid, so I walked back up.
Like, even though they kind of won in lane, you can still easily beat them right now. Really easily.
Oh, okay. All right.
Even though I guess it's easier for you to beat them with glory, but
Yeah.
like look, it's level 10 versus level 13. Bop. That one's dead too.
I don't get the ult.
But it's like you see how easy this was,
Yeah.
and it doesn't like of course they were all on cooldown this time, so it's way easier than normally would be and stuff like that. But and now you just group with team, and you just look at side waves, and whenever a big one's coming in, you just go get it, and afterwards you just group with team again.
Oh, okay.
And then the annoying part is the fact that they have Vigar. Oh, you don't need to. You can just sit with team here. Just join in
Mhm.
with the Nayram. There's no big thing for you to get. You can just keep pushing, get the tower here.
Oh.
See how you're just wasting time right now? And
Yeah.
it's not even because they're good or they're bad or the enemy's good or bad. It's just because, yeah. Like if you're there, there's a lot more to be able to do.
Okay. Yeah.
And
So
with
getting that tier
this,
2 is probably.
well, the reason here, right? If you don't group with your team, where is there for you to go right now? It'd be
I mean,
Herald play, I guess. And the both
yeah.
bot and top aren't really lanes you want to go to. You can also just recall, let these push into you, and then you get them later.
Okay. So like, when would be like a good time to go top or bot here? Like,
When you
if they're
see,
pushing in or if
yeah,
my wave is pushing in.
when the enemy wave is pushing into you, you can just go there. Or when you
Oh.
see it pushing into you, and you think it's gonna crash soonish, then you go there.
Mhm. Okay.
Like when waves are building up, you go there.
Yeah.
And now this is season 9 where they changed the means, so it happens way more rarely. But it still regularly happens.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just have like bad experiences with grouping mid versus a control mage like Vigar. It's just usually never works out for me.
But yeah, it's like it's very true that you personally can't do much. And it's not really the
Hmm.
fact that it's a control mage, it's just the fact that it's Vigar.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
It's like Vigar casts the Sandra, you know? Those
Hmm.
are really, really bad for you to deal with. Like right
Yeah.
now, running bot lane isn't necessary, right?
Oh. Which? So just group mid here.
Yeah, you can just group mid or group run Nash even. And
Okay.
then another option would be to just run bot and just shove these 3 minions and the next wave in. Like
Mhm.
this incoming wave as well. You want to shove this in and you just quickly want to group again.
Okay.
And then you could argue as like, oh, they got killed. I guess I just take tower. I guess. But in general, it'll be better to just group with Jin Zoe, Thresh, especially if such a strong core 3 there.
Yeah. You're right. It's easy to engage with those.
Say it wasn't even that easy to engage with them. It's still really good to group like that from an improvement perspective because you get more opportunities to be in a difficult position than you are when you're split pushing.
Yeah. Yeah, so like normally my problem is like grouping and then just falling off on CS because I don't know. That just normally happens when I group.
Yeah, that's why of course you'll get less CS. That's why the important part is being able to recognize when
Yeah.
a time is for, yeah, like right now you just fuck up because you're running in 1v5
Yeah.
and now you're shut down and you're not strong anymore.
Uh, that was pretty sad.
Now you threw your entire lead away.
Yeah, the game goes downhill from here.
Well, yeah, because the strong member just inted. Like
Yeah.
look at the fights here. Look at the fights. Like actually, look, you don't get this ward. So this is an issue, right? Your camera. Where should your
Mhm.
camera be pointed right now?
On the team fight.
Right here, right? Or like not even on.
Yeah.
You don't even know there's a team fight. It should be like right here-ish. And then
Mhm.
this spacing is okay. You just click the ward and you look back. I like
Okay.
honestly, I don't even care for this ward. You just need to look there. And now you see it too late. You see
Yeah.
how it's
Yeah,
already
I
too
just see my
late.
team getting engaged on and try to save them.
And now you're running in here. But who's all already safe?
Yeah.
And you're just me, Big Darius, me scary.
All right.
Me, big scary man. I can kill.
Me, Darius, I kill everyone. No, I was just trying to save the someone got engaged on with Alessandro. I was just trying to like make
Yeah,
sure
the Jhin.
it didn't go as bad as it could, but
Well, yeah,
the
but you
Jin
can do
got
that in
away and I
you
just
can
died
do that
from it.
in different ways, right? Like, you can do
Hmm.
that from walking forward-ish, but not committing like you did.
Okay.
You don't need to run in 1v5,
Yeah,
die.
I guess I got excited with the Righteous Glory.
I think you might have been. And then right now, you see her die, and you just walk away. Just walk away. Don't stay. Don't stay. If you stay, you're gonna regret it. Uh, Warwick making you regret it. Unlucky. Oh, that was played so poorly.
Oh,
What
that
the?
was so sad.
That's really free win for you, actually.
Yeah.
Like, you miss this Q because bad positioning. You miss the R. That's happens. Walk up E, E, E. Right now.
Oh yeah, my views
E
up.
auto W alt. You kill one. Like specifically the Kindred, right? Just E auto W. Now you only
Mhm.
W. You R before E or Q. You know.
Yeah. Ah, fuck! I should use my E there. You're so right. Oh my
It's
god.
there's a lot of like free stuff you can do here,
Oh
right? Like
yeah.
you start with E always, or you immediately flash W.
Yeah, I
You flash
flash.
W R on
Fuck.
this,
Oh,
right?
I played it so bad. Oh my god, I can't watch. Okay.
Another option even is like to E and then walk back in Q because you have Ghost and
Okay.
Phase Rush still running, and Nimbus Cloak even.
Yeah. And then I
And
just heal all
now
my
you
health.
just into the fights again.
Fuck. Alright. Okay, okay. Damn. Why didn't I either? I'm so I'm so bad. Hard stuck plat.
Happens, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just confused. Like, do I stay mid or bot? And I'm just walking around the river. I
So
see a team fight
in
happening, so I
this
just
case, for example, like it's really fine to just join the team
yeah, and then the Alistar
and
just
then
kicked me into
just
all of them. I just
fuck
die.
up like this.
Yeah. See, this is
Needs
like if I
auto
had
W, auto
aftershock
W,
there.
auto W, I guess. Yeah, something you need to do here, by the way, is just Q.
Just Q.
Just press Q, and then after the healing comes in, you flash.
Okay.
Instead of like this, where you didn't get the healing, you just die. Right?
Okay.
And from this point on, you gotta really insanely just enter it all the way.
No. All stars here for no reason.
And it's not
But
because you're moving around the map bad, it's just because you're fighting bad.
yeah, my team fighting needs some work, huh?
So the way you work on that is really sad. The only way to work on
Play
it is just
play A-Rip?
play a lot of games.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
The way to work on fighting is just play a ton of solo queue.
Yeah,
A
just get more
really big
comfortable.
ton of solo queue.
My auto doesn't. I mean, my ult doesn't work. That fight would have been way better if I had my ult there.
Yeah,
If I didn't die to that Vicar.
it happens. But I think the big stuff, right? The really big stuff is your early game
Mhm.
because there's a ton of mistakes in here. And in terms of like how you're moving, I don't see any understanding concerning when a good time to trade is to the
Yeah.
level that you can recognize it's for the opponent.
Mhm.
Because in this matchup is really awkward for sessions, right? Because range first mate is so boring, so simple. It's
Yeah.
just, oh, try to get away with as much CS as they allow you to, right?
Mhm.
And then yeah, messing up on waves is really big because if they allow you to get CS, then you should just take all of it. Take the entire army. But yeah, stuff like CSing at specific timings
Mhm.
or using spells at specific timings, like this CS for example, is
That was
like
weird.
this should be a bad CS.
Mhm.
However, Lissandra has been unable to punish you this entire time, so you're just freely able to walk up and get CS. You're
Yeah,
getting
I
a
feel like they picked Lissandra just to survive lane. Like maybe they. I think they're just scared of Darius in general.
oh yeah, possibly. Yeah, there's like a lot of stuff early game, and the fact that you're going for those types of CS where she doesn't punish you, I don't think it
Mhm.
comes from the place of, oh, this Lissandra is so bad I can just get free CS. I think it comes from a place of, oh, I can just get this, I just get this CS always,
Yeah.
right? And the reason why you think, oh, I can just get this CS always, because you're not very competent in finding trading windows, I think.
Yeah. I mean, how would I open like a training? Because I really do want to trade with this Lissandra. Like I just go for this.
Yeah, but this is
Like.
like the issue with range versus melee, right? Where unless they catastrophically mess up, it's just on you
Mhm.
to survive and abuse your big power spikes, which would be
Okay.
getting level 6 or getting an item, something along those lines, because most of the times with early stats, you really just can't do it.
Okay.
Like, this is, I guess, like more of one of the timings where, especially if she's moving like this, and really don't try to use abilities this much on wave, you really don't need to.
Okay.
Like, yeah, you can just freeze and then kind of move forward towards her and see if she acts scared. If she's
Yeah.
very scared, then often she doesn't know how to play the matchup. If she just
Yeah.
calmly QWs you, you know, okay, I can't touch this person for the entire lane. Or at least until you get core items.
Yeah.
But yeah, of course, if they play like this and they're obviously scared, there are trading windows. But for Lissandra, for example, this is a really big trading window for her. Really big. She needs to punish you for this. She doesn't.
Mhm.
This Q is really bad by you. You don't need to Q, you can just walk up and auto.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And
Yeah.
then
It's tempting to just queue to get both of them, but I can just auto
you
one.
see this minion, see the way you're walking to take this minion?
Mhm.
So wait, let's say let's take a random screen. Yeah, yeah. So this screenshot, right?
Mhm.
If I am Lissandra, my goal is to get this CS, right? And to prevent you from getting this CS, right?
Okay.
And this CS. But this one's not getting attacked so much. I know what your goal is to get this CS, right? You want
Yeah.
this one really bad because it's going down. And if you don't
Yeah.
get it, that sucks. So your goal is to get this. My goal is to, when you go for this, to attack you straight ahead with a Q,
Uh-huh.
right? And any damage I get on you, I'm already happy with. Any damage. Because if I chunk you out enough, I can just go for a lethal on you.
Yeah.
And then you have to be really respectful of all I can do, which is really annoying for you. So if I'm Lissandra, I'm moving a little bit in right now, right? Because I know you're forced to go for this CS and for this CS, and both are met with autos or Qs.
Yeah.
You have 3 corrupting sack potions, so you don't need to worry about mana. So if you, as Darius, know what my goal is, right? How should you
Yeah.
approach this minion?
Well, I was trying to deny the. So I guess I was thinking like the Lysandra. I was trying to deny that one from her.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Cause
as Darius, you can't really like if you move, for example, you move here, you're just gonna get met by a Q, and then she gets both, right?
yeah, QW and then she gets everything.
Yeah, and then you're just sad.
Yeah.
So as this Darius being in this range versus melee, you want to get away as with as much CS as possible. So you want to sneakily like kind of wiggle in, right? And then last second walk in, get the CS, and I hope that Lissandra doesn't hit me. And then
Yeah.
walk back and then get this one real quick. That's the idea. Because we want to minimize damage on us as much as possible. Because we know if we sit in lane long enough, we just auto win.
Yeah.
So obviously, if you move like this, it gives
Yeah.
Lissandra a chance to auto you here. She autos you like here is Q. You're here, she autos you again. Here you get W'd and autoed again, right? Or I guess not W because then she's in risk, but you get auto again. So instead of getting hit maybe once, you now get hit 4 times for no reason. Like the hope here is maybe she's really bad and she doesn't go for this CS because she's scared for no reason. Or maybe she's really bad and never autos me along this line, and because I'm threatening, she doesn't go for it because I look scary.
Yeah. No, I knew this Lysandra, like I figured out she's bad because like when I'm versus other range, I never play play up. I'm just trying to farm and then maybe catch them and all in them. That's basically. Yeah, see, she lets me E there.
But yeah, that's what I mean, right? Where if you know the enemy is super bad and all your plays come from the idea, okay, this enemy is so bad I can break the rules.
Yeah.
Then it's all fine. Then of course it's fine. It's good. You might be wrong in your read, but it's good. Because like, oh no, this opponent is actually so bad that I can just punish her.
Yeah.
Right? But if it's just like, oh no, I move forward, if the thought of I shouldn't do this, but I'm able to do this because this opponent is so bad, if that's not the thought you have, then it shows that you don't understand why it would be bad in the first place and why it's all right now. Right?
Yeah, that's more. Yeah, that's what I was basically mentioning. Cause yeah, I figured out she was pretty bad after she just kept on shoving in.
Yeah,
Well, she doesn't
she's
shove
absolutely
here,
terrible. Well, it's
like
like,
normally I never play
so
like this first range.
how you know she's super bad, right?
She never
I'll
pokes
tell you
me.
I'll tell you the exact second you know she's super bad,
Oh, okay.
or at least the exact moment you know she's pretty bad is right now. It's like, okay, this player is probably not very good, and now you know she's really bad.
Wait, how do you know? I feel like that was kind of right. Just Q03.
What? Oh no, the
No,
way
like
this movement's like, okay, maybe she's not the absolute worst player ever, And yep, she's
Yeah, she's
trash. I'm
dead.
getting perfect CS this game. Right. And now, oh, okay. I can probably all in her at like level 4 or something, and then this shoving by you is really bad, but... And now you're like, oh, okay, never mind. Okay, I can probably kill this guy solo sometimes. Okay, I really don't need to respect this guy about anything. Oh yeah, this is one of the worst players I've played against for a while. Holy shit, this is beautiful. You know,
Okay.
because
Yeah.
you got through 2 entire waves without being attacked a single time. Or like, I think you
Yeah.
got attacked once.
Yeah, she autoed me at the first kill
Yeah.
to get the first 3 melees. Okay.
But yeah, and stuff you need to realize is, your CSing seems alright for this range, but it probably needs work anyways. You can
Mhm.
practice the CS drill, it really helps.
Okay.
In terms of trading, trades are always done, and I mean always, whenever a minion is dying, right? To deny minions, like you try to do sometimes, like right here. This is a timing to go for a trade.
Yeah.
Like, you kind of want your minion not to be, like, you don't want, like, I guess, like, okay, for example, that exact situation would be the case, and these minions would all be full HP. That's the moment to go for a trade.
Wait, her minions or my minions would be full HP?
Her minions would be full HP.
Oh.
Then it's a moment to go for a trade. Because say you're moving in for a trade right now, and
Yeah.
the enemy's looking to CS this, and he
Yeah.
sees you just walk like this, and then this happens. You auto the minion.
Mhm.
Any champion you pick right now in this spot, with I mean a lot of like top champions, even if it's melee, this is the freest trade for them ever, right?
Oh, okay.
Because you're stuck auto attacking this minion,
Yeah.
and then you kind of want this one. So if they have any spell that hits you and the minion, it's the freest trade ever.
Yeah. Q there.
And you can't do anything about it because you're stuck here, right? And now you're stuck here. And now you're stuck here. But now you see how you're not stuck for this main?
Mhm.
The timing here is off again, right? Because she didn't need to move forward right now. She doesn't need to move forward in any way right now. She's
Yeah.
just fucking up. She can just walk back and then you miss E. You can just wait for these 2 minions to die, almost. And then she
Mhm.
needs to move forward to get them.
Okay. So
She
wait for her to
needs to,
move.
yeah. Wait for them to go for the auto attack on your minion and like look for that moment before they actually go for it because otherwise you're not in time,
Yeah.
right? But look at Lissandra, how she moves, and click back here, and if this minion is in an HP range where she needs to last hit it or where she's gonna need to last hit it very soon, you walk up and make her decide either you're gonna get the gold or you're gonna get fucked, you know? Or like either you're gonna get the gold and you're fucked, or you're gonna run away
Yeah.
and lose gold. You're making her actively choose. But right now, if you're moving forward, you don't make her choose. You just let her walk back and queue you. She
Mhm.
doesn't even need to go for this CS right now because you're tanking the casters,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, she just kind of there.
It's why you always wait for exactly when they go for the trade
Mhm.
or for the CS. That's the timing when you trade because that's the
Yeah.
timing where you can deny the most.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I don't really know what I was doing here.
Yeah, like
But yeah, she just walked into my EMS though.
if you really like hammer down this trading plus CS thing, I think that's
Mhm.
your major place to start right now. Where
Okay.
I'd say get 34 CS at 5, 8 CS at 10, 7 CS a minute, right? These are
Mhm.
standard CS goals. Should always get these every game. And then for the other, look to trade once a wave, and it's only against melees, right?
Okay.
So every wave, find a minion where you punish them. And punishing goes in 3 ways. It goes in you damage them with ability, you uh, deny them the minion, right? They just run away,
Mhm.
or they use an ability, which attacks their cooldowns and mana and allows you to do a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I still have a lot to work on.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like when I'm given easy lanes like this, which happens all the time, like I just throw my lead in the team fights.
But yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
just
just you need to play more, and you don't need to be an anime superhero, you know? You don't need to
yeah,
be the
that's
guy that carries it all. You
I
can
still
just
I
you can
still
just
have
kind
bad
of sit back and just let them fuck up into you.
yeah, I still have bad allowing habits because if I was allowing that team fight and I was in the
Well,
center of
then
four
it's also
people,
bad to just it's
I
also
would
bad
just
to do.
kill.
It's also bad to run in there 1v5 as Alawi and hope that they all fuck up because they don't know how to play Alawi.
Yeah, that's for
You
sure.
know?
Uh-huh.
It's better for
Yeah,
you
I
to
guess
just
the
it's
1v
better to
5ing of
just
Malawi worked too much for me.
it's better to just sit back because the enemy has 5 players that are just like you on Alawi that all want to run in for no reason and get killed. And
Yeah.
especially once you've got a big lead, that's just so easy. Yeah, they just int into you
Hmm.
so often. It's super free.
All right.
You got any questions or?
Not really. I mean, I can still get sessions, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
cause yeah,
yeah,
maybe
yeah,
like a
no problem.
better lane, cause this Lissandra was just bad,
Yeah, this
and then
is a bit
I played
unlucky.
differently and she played differently, so
It's a bit unlucky, but we can do like next week or something.
yeah. All right, that sounds good.
All right, gotta, it's what to work on at least.
Yep. All right.
I'll link
Peace
you
out.
the VOD. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All
Okay.
right, talk to you. Bye.
See ya.